Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very fun one. We are going to be doing the Lauralee Los Angeles palette review. I am very excited. Cat's Pajamas palette. I am so excited. As you can see, it's super beautiful. I am very excited. I have not touched any of the shades since I've gotten it. I just want to do an honest first impression review tutorial with you guys. I owe that to you guys. I feel like you guys need to know. I was not sent this palette. I bought this with my own money. I bought everything with my own money, you guys. Like, I am a small ass channel. I'm a small ass person on this YouTube stratosphere. Like, nobody knows who I am. I'm in the middle of Kansas. My opinions are true and honest. I am a fan of Laura, but that's not gonna sway my opinion of her. In order to be very on like good terms with her, to her to notice me, like, this is just for you guys. I feel like I have to do this for you guys. I'm very excited, as well as for me. Before we start this, I just want to talk very quickly about something. I just want you guys to know that I feel like I have, not like I'm faking myself on camera, but I feel like sometimes I have a personality check on, and I turn it on when I turn the camera on, and I smile and I do this, and I act very high-pitched and all this other stuff, and I feel like it's gone to the point where I can't with it no more. Like, I have to be myself. I feel like I've said this already before, but I have to be me. I feel like I have to be honest with you guys. I feel like the last couple of videos, especially during voiceovers, you just kind of have to go through the motions of the video that you're doing it, and you don't really get to put your personality, your opinions, or anything like that. I just want to be as raw as possible with you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm doing. I feel like in the beginning I was very into lifestyle and, you know, different type of things, and I kind of stuck to beauty as I got somewhat better. I love beauty. I will never stop loving beauty, but I feel like I want to put some lifestyle, more vloggy type of videos as well. As you guys know, I had a big change last year with certain things, and I have to be myself at this point late in the game. I am now 22, and like Laura, she is also very into that. She comes from a small town in Alabama. I come from a small city in the middle of Kansas, and it just kind of goes like that. Like, the moment you drop things, I just feel like it gets better. I just want to like stop keeping my like tense. I have like tense anxiety, and I just want to like drop it and take a deep breath. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be a talk through a video. I want to talk to you guys. I feel like I have to talk to you guys. I've talked to you guys all month. Please subscribe down below if you would like to join me on this YouTube journey. I have to be as raw and real as possible, and I just want to thank you guys, because some of you guys have told me that I seem off, and it is true, and I just want to get back to the way I was, and I'm a very happy person, and I'm kind of bringing this down. So let's get back into makeup, into stuff that we love. So share to subscribe down below. So I got a box in the mail, and it comes with this palette right here. It's a pretty little box. It is a flower packaging, as you can see, with a silver metallic kind of packaging with her logo on it. Lauralee Los Angeles, Cat's Pajamas. This eyeshadow it's 23 grams / 0.181 ounces, and it's distributed here in California, and it's made in the USA, and I think it is cruelty free, and how exciting. So yes. Everything else, as you can see, with any box that you get, you kind of get a little flyer of the product being worn. This is Lauralee. It is obviously being worn by her, and she looks flawless, as she usually does. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the palette right here. It is super beautiful. It says Lauralee Los Angeles, and I'm going to try to dim this down just so you can see the sparkle. It says Cat's Pajamas on the bottom of this palette, and then on the back it says it's distributed by Lauralee Los Angeles, Chatsworth, California. It's made in the USA, and it is her Instagram, the YouTube, and it also states the little fun things on the bottom that it is recyclable, how many months you can use it. You get a beautiful mirror with the roses like outline. I think for me, next time I would do something a little bit smaller because I know I like a big mirror, and it's a good mirror too. Oh, it's a really good mirror. Just cover my face with the roses, but it's cute. And then right down here, this is the shadows. Here are the shadows. From the left to the right, and then the same on the bottom. So it's okie dokie, scatterbrain, bomb diggity, cray cray, redonkulous, quirky, kooky, in one ear, out the other, and the last one is oddball. And then mine, for some reason, it came with like this little stain wire. I tried to clean that out, but it's a beautiful palette. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't do swatches to save my life, so I don't know if gonna do that for this video. I want to use scatterbrain in one ear on the lid, so I want to use this one. I want to use this beautiful color up here, and then this one down here. All over the lid. We will see how this works. We are very zoomed in right now, and I'm just going to use my favorite primer for the eyes. It's the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Right there. I'm going to use a Morphe E43. Now my brows are a little bit of a mess. Some people don't like doing this. I know some people don't like to put like a straight line through the underneath of the brow, but for me it is a must. I just feel like it makes my brows look cleaner, and I love it. I'm going to a Halloween party tonight, and I want to get this video filmed before I do that. I try to use this brush from Crown. It's like an oval brush. Just a nice little even canvas for the brow lids, for the eyelids. So I'm just going to take another Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number or a name, but I'm going to take the shade Okie Dokie, which is the lightest shade. It's a matte shade. I'm going to use this first, and I'm just going to set the eyelid. Oh, she's a pigmented. It's not looking dry, and it's not looking like a powder, like a bad powder, because you know how some eyeshadows, they just look terrible on the lid no matter what. It's looking like a nice shade to work with. And I'm just going to use this shade as like an all over. The next shade that I'm going to be using is the shade Bomb Diggity. It's also a nice little matte color. And I'm taking a Morphe MB23, and I'm just going to put this in the crease. It's a little more like a rounded brush. I'm already very impressed with the pigmentation of the eyeshadows, and this is blending pretty good, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to kiss up ass anyone, but if you mess up a transition shade that's not blendable, because I want this to look very blended into the matte bone color, then it's not a really good palette. That's just a very good indication that it's not very good. As you can see, this is blending very, very softly. It's blending very nicely. It has a little bit of fallout. It doesn't have too much as of right now. So I'm just going to build this up a little bit. I'm just blending this up here because this is the highest shade that I'm going to take another eyeshadow other than the matte color. I'm going to take the shade Cray Cray, and it's the fourth shade up here. And it's a beautiful, it's a little bit more of a warmer, orangier brown, which I love. This palette, for me, it kind of resembles like an everyday palette. I know a lot of people said that about the Jaclyn Hill palette. That one is like an everyday plus colorful palette. And this is like something that you would reach like at the top of your vanity. I'm going to use a Morphe, what are you, R30 or R20? I don't know. And I'm going to stick this into the crease. It's a little bit more of a flatter brush, and I'm going to really focus on my rounded eye shape. I'm like not expecting the worst, but you know, this is Laura's first palette and first makeup, and it's out of her, like she didn't have any investors, she didn't do any of that, and this is looking so good, you guys. Sephora palettes, not the Sephora brand, but some of the palettes that are sold at Sephora, it doesn't even look this good. I'm just calling that out there right now. Wow, this palette is, wow, I'm shook. Do you guys see this right now? Like, do you guys see the blendability up to this shade to the other shade? Like, oh my god, I can't. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. I take an M562. It's a really, really small Morphe blending brush. I have a lot of Morphe brushes because those are the best bang for your buck. I do have some other brushes, obviously, but these are the ones that give me a good blend. So that's why I'm using this. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have anything with them. They don't know who I am. I'm just gonna take the darker shade Cookie. This shade right here. It's a beautiful matte cranberry color. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I was pointing to this one. I meant this one. You can see some fallout is coming if you click on it or if you touch it, but it ain't that serious. And start blending this into that color. I've been catching up on all of my shows, you guys, and I just finished, well, Riverdale just started, so I'm just continuing watching that, which is amazing, by the way. But I just finished Fuller House, back with the shade Cray Cray to blend out the edges of the color Cookie. Oh, you guys, I haven't been this shook since the Burgundy palette from Kylie. That's also one of my faves. So like I was saying, the show that I started watching again was Haters Back Off because of the seasons that just came back. That show is so funny, you guys. It's so funny. I thought it was super funny this past season, right? I think so you say. Past this new season that they just put out, it's like so funny. I think it's hilarious. I love Miranda, and the freaking plot twist at the end was everything. So I highly suggest you guys watch that because it was so good. I still need to, I'm watching Stranger Things right now, the new one. So don't spoil anything for me. So currently, I need to finish watching Once Upon a Time. It's my everything, you guys. I'm going to try to make a better effort. I'm making better effort about uploading videos, but I don't know. I just, with everything, you guys, I feel like, especially now, I just feel like I have to be the most honest, and right now my job is annoying me. So moving on to the lid, I am going to, as I said, I'm going to use Scatterbrain, and I'm also going to use In One Ear. So I'm going to carve out the lid a little bit with the same soft ochre. I'm going to take an Morphe M421. We're going to say that. I'm going to do this dry first, and if I don't like the way it looks, I'll add Fix Plus. So I'm going to take Scatterbrain first. I want to take the lightest shade, the second shade in the palette. Sure, with Fix Plus, it'll look like I won't have the little bit of fallout that I'm getting now. But even just dry, this is stunning. Let's go ahead and use Fix Plus. I'm just going to use this first. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god, do you guys see this? Beautiful. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Using another small brush, I'm using the 211 by Luxie. I'm going to take In One Ear first. Again, dry. Oh, this is like a beautiful look for like Thanksgiving. That's stunning already. I'm just gonna use a little bit. Oh, oh, do you see this? Moving on, I'm just going to take the other shade right here, and I'm going to use a pencil brush, and I'm just going to keep this on the outer corner. It is a sparkly shade, but I want to blend this in one ear. So it'll come in one ear and then out the other. The only setback so far that I can tell with the palette is that quirky up here, and out the other are similar shades, as you can tell. I know out the other is just a slightly bit more cool tone, and it's a slightly bit more darker than quirky, but I think if you were to put another shade other than one of these two, like they're a little too similar to have both of them in a palette like this. Before I apply the lashes, I also wanted just to share with you guys what lash I'm using, because I've been getting a lot of questions on social media what lashes I'm wearing, who they're from, where can they buy it. These are from Lash Kitty. These are in the style Roar, and they're mink fur lashes. And these are them. They're super beautiful. They actually sent them to me, so I don't know how much they are worth, but they are super beautiful and they are flawless. Like I said, I don't get many opportunities like these. I'm grateful for the people that do want to send me stuff, so I'm saying this because they did send them to me, but they're super beautiful. Like, I promise you guys, like 100%, they're so nice. And I highly recommend them if you guys want to go ahead and take a look. I will leave their website down below on the lash. The lashes are on ochre. For foundation primer, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is actually the hydrating one. I like this primer because this primer is not like the Becca priming or First Light. This one is more like smoothing. It's hydrating to the skin. It's not more like the other one where it's like trying to illuminate the face. So that is why I like this one. I'm very much a fan of this one. I've been wearing this one often. And yes. To the foundation, actually I'm going to be using a new sponge. I got the new Morphe Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. This is the one that Jaclyn Hill like raves about. And it looks like this one. You guys know I have the other one. I love the other one. It's super big. I love it. So we're gonna test this one out today. We'll see if I like it as much as her. This foundation is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Natural. I am a fan of this foundation, you guys. It's so good. As you can tell, this gives a beautiful coverage look. The Morphe Beauty Blenders, I really like them because they don't soak up a lot of your product. They just pretty much blend it out for you. Oh yes, girl. I'm a fan of this beauty blender so far. You can see it. Like all the redness, darkness. And over here it's just like airbrushed. For concealer, I'm just going to be using the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. We're just having a HD day. I don't know about you guys, but this is looking super snatch. I'm just going to take the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set it under my eyes real quick. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. So as you can see, this looks super good. I'm very impressed with this one. I really don't know. This brush right here. I'm going to take the shade Cray Cray one more time. I'm going to put this underneath the lower lash line first. After I do that, I'm just going to take the really small brush, the M562, taking the shade Kooky. I'm going to put that everywhere I put the other shade as well. And then I'm just going to take the shade Bomb Diggity and I'm just going to go everything over everyone. So I'm just going to take out the other, and I'm going to use the pencil brush, and I'm just going to go on the outer corner here. Doing the lower lash line is definitely a must. Yes. I'm going to apply the Big Shot mascara. The lower lash line does wonders. So I'm going to repeat this on the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay, so I applied my bronzer and my blush. I'm going to go ahead and do highlighter and lipstick with you guys, and we'll be done. So for the highlighter, I'm just going to take the R36 by Morphe, and I'm just going to take Eclipse, Bam de Frista, and Madame Moi. Something a little escandaloso. Since the palette doesn't have like a light bone shimmer shadow, I'm just going to take the highlighter as well. For the lipstick, finally for the lipstick, I'm just going to take the MAC matte lipstick with collab with LauraLee. This is in the shade LauraLee. It just seems fitting, don't you think? Since we have a stronger eye look, I want to go with a nude lip. This is what the lipstick looks like. It's a little bit of a matte. Don't fucking judge it, okay? It's been used. I think I need some definition on my lips. So I'm just going to use I Love Sade's 951 lip liner real quick. I'm just going to line the lips just so they don't get lost. There we go. So the last thing to do is just set the face. There is the finished makeup look using the Cat's Pajamas palette. I've got to say, I have been very, very impressed by this palette. This palette, you know, I really love the color scheme. I really was like, okay, these people are like building this up, but I am seriously super impressed by the pigmentation. I'm very impressed by the blendability because you don't see any really harsh, harsh marks on the eyeshadows from the transition to the other shade. I don't see any flaws. Like, this is insanity. Like, the pigmentation, and you guys seen without wetting it, it looks super good, but with wetting it, obviously it just intensifies it, like with any eyeshadow from anywhere. I am super duper impressed. I love it. Wow. I used pretty much all the shades except 3. I didn't use Quirky, Oddball, and Redonkulous. So yes, I am a fan. I think it's a great palette. I know it is now in stock at morphe.com, or if you go to the stores, I think it is also in there as well. I am very happy with. Also, just a quick random one, I am liking this beauty blender. So yeah, I highly recommend this palette for you guys. Please let me know if you have it and you want to follow my tutorial. I don't know if someone has done this look already. Honestly, I haven't really seen another look other than Laura's, Jeffreexmanny's, and Tati's. The rest I have not looked. I wanted to keep this one to myself. I really love it. It looks so good. I love it. Yes, so obviously you can tell. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had a good time following me, chatting with me. I hopefully will see you on the next one. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.